Good evening, I'm Frankie. Our top story tonight, Sarah Palin told members of the media that she, quote, nailed it after her second debate as the Republican vice presidential candidate. The debate was somewhat unusual because Democratic VP nominee Joe Biden did not participate. Instead, Palin squared off against a longtime opponent who is not running for political office. Here are some highlights of the debate, which was moderated by Tom Brokaw.
I'm going to start by saying that I'm a little disturbed that my opponent is not wearing pants.
I'm a moose. I don't wear pants.
Well, doggone it, that's the kind of stubbornness that proves you don't belong in the White House.
Of course I don't belong in the White House. I'm a moose.
There you go again, pointing back to the fact that you're a moose instead of looking forward.
Governor Palin, did you really say you could see Russian Prime Minister Vladimir Putin when you looked out your window in Alaska?
That's not what I said at all. I said that when I looked out my window in Alaska, I could see this moose Putin in my yard. Every time I look out that window, there's that doggone moose Putin in my yard, Putin in my pond, Putin on my patio. And people wonder why I want to shoot and field dress this moose.
Mr. Moose, would you care to respond?
I have no recollection of Putin in Governor Palin's yard, but I guess it's possible because I'm a moose.
Question for you, Mr. Moose. Do you and your ilk feel persecuted by Governor Palin?
Me and my ilk? No, me and my elk. My girlfriend is an elk named Chrissy, and Governor Palin is always trying to hunt us down.
Governor Palin, your response.
I do not approve of marriage between moose and elk.
It's a civil union, not a marriage.
Governor Palin, do you have something in your eye?
No, just winking at all the good people of America.
Glug, 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 glug. I think this might be a good time to wrap this up. I can still make it home in time for Gossip Girl. Mr. Moose, your closing comments.
Governor Palin clearly has a grudge against wildlife, particularly moose and elk. The only reason I'm still alive is because she's unfamiliar with the Bush Doctrine, which involves me and Chrissy hiding in a bush.
Governor Palin?
In conclusion, Main Street, Maverick, moose control.
Reaction to the debate was split across party lines. The activist group, People Against Moose Abuse, said they weren't surprised that Mr. Moose was more eloquent than Governor Palin, while John McCain said Palin proved she is a champion moose debater. In related news, Saturday Night Live plans to parody the Palin Moose debate in an upcoming show. Tina Fey once again will play Governor Palin, while guest host Michael Phelps, the Olympic swimming star, will play the moose. Now, let's turn to our features desk. Here's Chubb for Words and Tunes features. Chubb? Thanks, Frankie. Well, we've got breaking celebrity news today, and it involves none other than Tina Fey. Fey sought a restraining order against a local news anchorman, claiming that the man has made thousands of phone calls and sent hundreds of letters to the popular comedian, begging her for a romantic relationship. Fey said the most recent batch of letters included photos of the anchorman slathered head to toe in whipped butter, holding a sign that said, "I love you better than anybody." Because of the embarrassing nature of these charges, we are withholding the man's name. Frankie. Back to you. Let's go to the Words and Tunes Weather Center. Chub. Hot. It's hot in here. Gee, it's gotta be like 80 degrees. Can somebody turn on the air? You could melt a stick of butter in here. Frankie. Time for sports. Chub. All of our local teams had the day off today. Oh, but I played tennis with Tina Fey, who happened to be in town. Wow, that woman has some kind of stamina. We played for over 3 hours, and by the end, she was soaked to the skin with sweat in that skimpy tennis outfit of hers. Frankie? What?